vent line right here. This is why when you're flipping a house, you have to be there every single day. So he's gonna take this vent line and put it flush and make it come out right here. Because it being right here kills this space. So now I'm gonna do a custom thing for the shower shampoos, and this will be a closet.
So if you're not here every day,
yeah, that would have just been sheetrocked, and all this would have been dead space.
basically like they'll do whatever they want if you're not here.
Correct.
They'll
They'll take the easiest route.
Yeah.
So I made all the doors bigger with new headers. See how important framing is? A lot of framing was done here. It was a game changer for this house.
How much you spend on framing?
10 grand just for to pay the framer. I spent another 7,000 in lumber.
Right.
How much was the architect?
The architect to draw these plans out after it was demoed was 3 grand.
It's not bad.
It's not horrible. I had to do a survey because I wanted to put a deck. Architect can't do his work without the survey.
That was the height of that house originally.
No, the height of the house is over here.
So you raised it 2 feet.
I raised it 2 feet. See that old beam? That's where it was all the way through.
Thank you.
So I put the air handler in the back corner and I vaulted this ceiling. I actually didn't need a new roof, but again, I sold it to a friend, so I put a brand new roof.
This room's gonna have the highest ceiling.
This room's gonna have 2 feet higher. And by doing that, I was also able to make the closet a little bit better because it'll be sheetrocked up to here. So I did a ductwork plan, meaning see the duct vents? 1, 2. That's the smartest way to do it. That's the way they wanted. One in the return in the hallway. See that big one in the hallway? That sucks up the air, brings it to the air handler, and the air handler makes the air cool or hot and brings it out there. Do you see why it's 2 zones? Because if it had to do all that for this floor and then do this first floor as well, it would have taken too long. So you got one doing here and one doing downstairs in the basement. So it's much better. After you pass all your rough inspections, what happens? You're allowed to do 2 things: insulation and sheetrock. To sheetrock a house, how much do you think it costs?
Shouldn't be that much.
10 grand.
Yeah.
9,000, 10,000, give or take on a house of this nature because there's a finished basement. Insulation, how much do you think it costs? Anybody take a guess?
Insulation and framing? I mean,
Insulation only.
well, not a
3. I'm thinking 3.
Correct. It matters what type of insulation. There's different R levels of insulation. R32, R25, R32 I think is the best, or R38. But there's also spray foam.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. Another added expense I didn't expect. Normally I factored in 5,000 for insulation. This house is going to cost 9,000. The reason for that is because right behind this wall is the roof. So because of up there is fine, but because of over here, you don't want to kill the HVAC system. It's going to take forever to cool this floor because the roof is right here and the sun is beaming. So you do a spray foam.
Are you going to spray up top too?
I'm not going to do a spray foam up top. I'm just going to do a regular insulation. But the walls of the house will be spray foam. It cost me an extra $4,000, but it's the right thing to do.
Spray
Just
foam.
for the
Do you know how they put insulation in? They put it in and then they staple the flaps to the beams. So it holds it up.
and then they do the plastic.
That's the new way of doing it, because in older homes, what happens is they used to do the insulation, and over time the insulation shrinks and gets smaller, and now half the house is insulated. That's how it is in older homes. That's why older homes are drafty. That's really good information for you guys to know. You go to an older house, there's plaster lath, those wooden picks, and then plaster. You guys know how older house is built? It's crazy the way they used to build it. There's actually still some paper over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was their insulation.
You find the old newspapers in the walls.
So you got, do you guys see the slim ducts?
Slim down.
Yeah, these are all slim ducts. They're insulated and they're slim.
Yeah.
So when the air comes up, it doesn't get
Baby lambs.
colder or hotter. When you guys get hardwood floors, they're coming next week. They have to sit in the house for 7 days. You guys know why?
Expand.
It's called acclimation. They expand and contract. They have to acclimate to the temperature of the house. When you order hardwood floors, cabinets are next. Same thing. You want to install them after they've sat there for
Vinyl
laminate, how many days?
Vinyl laminate doesn't matter. Yeah.
What's like this new flooring? I swear it's like it
Engineered
looks like-
hardwood.
Yeah.
Engineered hardwood is
I
really
have a hard
good.
time distinguishing, and I never want to say like, yeah, that's hardwood, and it's not. Like,
All right. Is it installed already? Is that why you can't tell?
yeah.
So if it's installed already and the house has like either radiators or forced out air, the ducts are usually on the floor. You can pull up the duct. You ever see the vent?
Difference.
You ever see the vent? Like the thing that covers up the duct?
Yeah.
Yeah, the register. You pull it up and you can see it exposed. You can see the thickness of the wood. Half of it will be actual hardwood composite, and the rest will be just the shitty material. All right, guys, we have some real life testimonials from an agent who just recently switched to Prestige Properties. This is Alexandra. Alexandra, what's up?
What's up,
Alex, why did you switch to Prestige Property Group?
I've been in the business now for 6 years, and when I joined, I went right to the big name, and from there I went to another big name. And I really realized that it wasn't about that. It was about going to a place that was really for the agents. So honestly, that's really my biggest takeaway from here is that, you know, you don't need a big name to back you. You need management who's going to back you. So
how has your experience been so far since you switched?
it's awesome. A lot of support. Great,
Leads?
young, driven people. Leads. Definitely leads. At a much lower cost than the other places.
Yeah, very important.
It sure is. You know, every dollar counts. So
We're gonna walk outside. We're gonna interview another one. We're gonna surprise. If you want to follow me, let's follow. Another live testimonial. All right, guys, we have another realtor testimonial from Prestige Property Group. This is David Azer, the real doctor of real estate. David, why did you join Prestige?
I joined because of the hands-on experience. When you're first starting out as a realtor, you have tons of questions, and Prestige always provides you quick, instant answers. Whenever you need someone, they're there to talk to you, phone, text, email, whatever you need.
David was selling real estate before he came to us, but ever since he joined, you tripled your
I
business?
tripled my business since I joined.
So you hear that, guys? Tripled his business, has more of a social media presence, and more importantly, he can market himself. Not just Prestige Property Group, but David Azer, the doctor of real estate. So call him direct if you guys need a realtor, and come join our team.
And if you're sick of the home, call the doctor.
All right, Kyle Claus here with Josue. Josue has 12 deals under contract right now. Josue, did you think that was possible? Like, why did you? Let's backtrack. What did you think coming into Prestige? Like, where did you want to take your business, or where were you at before you started Prestige?
Before I was with Prestige, I'm not even sure how to answer that question. I wasn't producing as much as I am now, and that's mainly because after I joined Prestige, I gained a lot of knowledge.
And that's what changed?
Yeah.
You got the knowledge and you
The
were able to
knowledge.
produce.
And I was able
I mean,
to,
you got 12 under contract. That's huge. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
So what were the main factors that helped your business other than knowledge joining Prestige? What was the, main things that took your business, started pushing things under contract for you?
It was really being surrounded by top producers, just having that support system, and just knowing how to do things better, more efficient and more effective. That allowed me to provide more value to my clients, and that's what's really taking my business to another level.
Dude, that's awesome. You got 12 under contract. That's the top producer right there. So cheers.
Cool. Cheers.